Hey, what's up guys? I'm KnightmareFilmz and welcome to a brand new series here on the channel. For those of you who have been watching my videos for a while and for those of you who are new, you've probably noticed that machinima is the main focus of my channel. So with it in the front, what's going on behind it? So I'd like to welcome you to the all-new series, Behind the Films. So let's get this started. Okay, so this series is where I can post anything that is not a machinima. You know, it's anything that's going on behind the films. You know, it could be tutorials, it could be game nights, FAQs, anything. And eventually, if you guys really want to, this series can become live action as well, where you actually get to see me and the crew kind of editing and hanging out together. But for now, we'll just stay in Halo. So let's go ahead and get this episode started. So this episode is titled Secrets and Mistakes. You know, throughout my videos, there have been a lot of secrets that not many people know about, and a lot of mistakes that I've noticed after I uploaded it and that were kind of left in the films. So this episode, I will show you guys 10 secrets and mistakes that can be found throughout my videos. And really quick, there will be spoilers in this video for multiple machinimas. All of the videos that I mentioned will be in the description. Some of these videos are actually almost 2 years old, so I apologize in advance for the quality. Alright, so for the first one, in the first episode of Spy 1, Jake returns to the spy headquarters in space and walks up to an AI figure that's kind of just standing there to figure out what his score is. Now, I didn't notice this until after I uploaded the video to YouTube and after I got some views, so I just had to leave it in there. But if you look, the AI actually just has a knife just sticking out of his hand. It's not even in his hand, it's just like, there. Alright, so that's the first one. Moving on, in Running Dead Part 4, The Road Ahead, there is a scene where Victor and Daniel team up to take on a horde of zombies. And I focused so much on Victor slaughtering the group of zombies up close that I didn't even really realize what Daniel was doing in the background. And so I'll keep replaying the scene, but I guess what happened was the body actor for Daniel hit this zombie and the zombie just went flying, and so the body actor kind of just shook his head around thinking that I was gonna call cut, but he didn't have a mic, so I couldn't hear him say, hey, I messed up. And so I didn't even notice this until I uploaded it to YouTube, but you just see Daniel super punch his zombie and then shake his head all crazy in this one. So I really like this one. Now moving on to a secret, or more of an Easter egg in the Running Dead Redux. In Part 4 of The Running Dead, we see Victor have a flashback to when he was a soldier defending the city against the zombies, and he even attempts to get his wife Jessie out of the city, kind of runs through the streets and defends his wife. And so in the Running Dead Redux, there's a few first-person shots in the opening montage, and you'll actually be able to see Victor running with Jessie in one of those shots. So that's kind of a cool little Easter egg. The next one is a mistake, and this is in a machinima short called The Captain's Orders. And this machinima was, it was interesting. I'll just say that. But one part of the short gets all emotional with a little dramatic music and a shot where it just kind of spins around the character. And little did I know is that you can see the guard character just walking off the set in the background. I'll kind of put it in slow motion, but you just see him walking off, and actually, that was me, unfortunately. I think I was going to pick up the Hornet for the next shot, and I didn't even notice this one until I uploaded it to YouTube. So I learned my lesson, that's for sure. But yeah, you just see me walk off set. Moving on to one of my live action films, Player Found, which if you guys haven't seen it yet, it can be found in the description, so make sure to go check it out. This film actually got my friend and I onto the red carpet at the Dallas International Film Festival, so that was pretty awesome. But there was a scene in this film where my buddy Garrett is sorting through his supplies and he kind of throws his jacket on the ground with some force. And that is not because his character is angry at this point in the film, it was actually because I was laying down there on the ground behind the bed to avoid being in the shot. And what did my friend do? Well, he took the opportunity to throw that leather jacket right in my face without breaking character. So I really like this one. I had a lot of fun shooting this film. This next one is a secret that 2 of my shorts are actually connected intentionally. Not too many people picked up on it, but one of my earlier shorts, make sure to go check these out if you haven't, because I am going to spoil some of it here. The first machinima is Unknown Contact, and the second one is Contract 25. And so in Unknown Contact, the earlier machinima, it followed a group of soldiers as they were slowly being killed off by these creatures with powers that can kind of mess with and manipulate your mind. So this video ends with the main character looking over a hill and just seeing the main Air Force coming in, and the main character was like screaming that it's not safe. And so a few months later, I came out with a short called Contract 25 about a soldier who has to complete this final mission to officially become an elite soldier. And so in this short, he has to fight and kill what's called an Uratai, which is actually one of the monsters from Unknown Contact, showing that the military actually showed up and didn't all get killed. They actually captured these monsters and are now using them to train the minds of their elite soldiers. So that's a cool connection, and there may actually be a part 3 in the works. Another secret is in The Running Dead Part 4. Victor shows up at New Canton and demands that Daniel be handed over, and when Daniel agrees to come with him, Victor gives this creepy nod to Tom, the leader of the settlement, and then proceeds by stabbing Daniel and throwing him in the Warthog. Now, I got a lot of questions about what this nod meant, and it was actually a key story element that I wrote out later in Part 5, but Tom was actually being built up to be a villain in the series, but I ended up keeping him the way he was originally. Another weird mistake I found, or I'd say it's more of a glitch, was in Rookie Season 3, Episode 1. And yes, real quick guys, I'm sorry, but this series is no longer in production. This series was a while ago when I was brand new to Machinima, and the series just wasn't good in my eyes, and all of the rookies decided to not continue the series. And actually, bonus secret for this one, the custom games is actually connected to rookies. They're in the same universe. Jed from the custom games ends up being Captain Jones' great-grandfather, and that's when it shifted from the custom games to the war games in Halo 4's universe, so that's a cool connection there. But the glitch in this video is when one of the red soldiers gets hit with a Banshee bomb. He gets hit and dies, but then gets launched in the air for some reason. So this was kept in. I don't really know why. I even moved the camera with the body as it flies, so I must have thought it was funny or something when I filmed this a while back, but this is another weird mistake. The next secret, which I personally consider a mistake that most people didn't actually notice, is in a scene in the first episode of Spy 1. So I was finishing up the edit when my friend Jake came over and I was showing him the video, and we felt the hallway scene was a little bland in terms of sound effects. It felt like something was missing. So I needed to find something to fill up that empty space. And so we had a brilliant idea. Just throw some fart noises in there. Yeah, just no. Lesson learned, don't make editing decisions at 3 in the morning, because something that's funny at 3 in the morning probably won't be funny the next day. The last mistake for this video is in Rookies Episode 2. The Rookies outsmarted the blue team and ended up killing all of them and won the match, but as the camera pans away after they won the match, there's just an extra blue dude just chilling out there in the field, just standing there. Well, that's 10 secrets and mistakes in some of my videos, and I'm sure there's plenty more that I can share, so maybe I'll do another one of these sometime. But thanks so much, guys, for watching the first Behind the Films video. Please let me know what you guys thought and what you guys want to see. I can do tutorials, I can show you how I do what I do, FAQs, game nights, I don't know, let me know, guys. And also, I'd like to announce that if you guys like these videos, I'm going to be releasing 2 videos a week. I definitely want to get more into being a better YouTuber in that way. So I'll have a Machinima Monday where I release a Machinima short or a series video, and a Behind the Films Friday every week. Machinima Monday, Behind the Films Friday. So 2 videos a week, Mondays and Fridays, but that is not starting yet. I don't want to promise something that I don't have yet. So just give me a little longer so that way I can guarantee weekly content, because I want to give you guys more videos to watch. So thanks so much, guys. You are all awesome, and I will see you out there on Xbox Live.